Now I'm saying that she's my bandoneon.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm very, very fortunate to be joined by Cecilia Acosta and Levan Gomelauri, who have very kindly agreed to sit down and have this chat with us. So guys, just individually, tell us a little bit about where you're from and where you're based now.
Okay, I'm Cecilia Acosta. I'm from Tucumán, from Argentina. And since 2017, I'm living in Tbilisi, Georgia.
Nice.
And I'm Levan Gomelauri. I'm Georgian, born in Georgia, raised in Georgia, and living in Georgia.
Amazing. And how would you guys describe your roles in the tango world today? Are you more dancers, DJs, organizers, or just a mix of everything?
I think we are persons who try to do everything, because for me, I think that generally, like contemporary tango person, if knows more about not only dance but about the music, also tries to collaborate and do some more in tango community, so acts as organizer or tries to do some stuff, more activities with tango, it always helps to grow the community. And because in Georgia, tango is not so old, the tango community, we need more action, so we do everything.
We try to expand our vision in every direction we can.
Very good. And so, Ceci, you were born in Tucumán, Argentina. What brought you to tango? Was it part of your culture growing up, or was it something that you discovered later?
Well, I think it's part of my culture. That's why it's like I know that I know tango from, I don't know, very kids.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like I knew it about that dance. It's like kind of folklore. I mean, so yes, I would say that it's part of my culture. I started as a hobby. In the beginning, it was very like funny because what I knew it was like tango escenario.
Mm.
So I was very like interested in this kind of tango, but then when I started social tango, I discovered that there was another thing completely different. So, and then with years, I started to understand that it's really connected in the way how I'm feeling. So I think it's a mix of, yes.
Nice. And so that led you to become a finalist and a regional champion in tango competitions in Argentina. How did competing shape your growth in tango?
I'm coming from Tucumán, and it's very small province where we have very small tango community. Even when I started, it was really small, and we didn't have really like the opportunity to, let's say, like have very like talented, or not talented, but very like good dancers, like maestros. Also, not the in that moment the more famous teachers never came to Tucumán. So with my partners, like in that period, it was some kind like the excuse to, okay, let's meet to dance, to try to analyze the music or some technique. So in the beginning, it was just to get fun, about to be in the stage and show our dance. And then I discovered also that like process helped me a lot personally, because I'm a very shy person.
No.
Yes.
I struggle to believe this. The Ceci we all know is very loud and proud.
No, so in the process, yes, I really understood that every time I was participating, I took like a personal challenge, to put myself in front of other people and try to be and show what I have. So yeah, it was everything connected.
Amazing. And Levan, you studied composition at the Tbilisi Conservatory.
Yes.
How did tango enter your life? was there a moment when you realized it would become something more than just a hobby for you?
Yeah, it was interesting process for me. SSC, I started in my student period tango, and it was generally just for go to with friends and fun. It started. So my decan of the compositional techniques liked tango. She knew some movies about tango, so she invited my first teacher there, and it was club like once a week, just to go there with our professors and the students all together, go and just have fun and something like this. But after some period, I liked it so much that I decided to do more. And when I find this sensation that I wanted to do more, our group already split, because some students went in other countries to study, some students just did not come. So then I moved in classes of my teacher Nika in his studio.
Very nice. And how did making tango your priority impact your life at that time?
Yes, there is one thing that I find in tango which I liked it so much, and I think this was the moment also when I realized that it would impact my life. So is me as a classical music composer liked very much to express my emotions through art, in this case through music. And I find that because tango is improvisation, and it has like I think incountable sensations that you can put in the moment of dancing, and this can be not repeated. So this variety of the emotional expression gave me this sensation that I was creating something, as I was doing in my classical music composing. So I think this was when I catch these similarities, when I say that, oh, this is something which I'm familiar about.
That's beautiful. Now, I know this story already, and it's a story that I love, and it's a story that needs to be shared with everyone because I'm sure they're going to love it too. How is it that you guys met, and when did your professional partnership begin?
It is
So,
interesting.
I can start just from my role, and then he will continue. So I moved to Buenos Aires. For almost 1 year, I was living there, and I moved because I wanted to do tango. So I didn't know how, but I knew that I wanted to do tango. So I moved to Buenos Aires, and I found like some job there, like with one tango brand clothes for ladies. And I was working in one very famous, popular milonga there, Salon Canning. So I was working there, and I remember I had allowed like to dance like a couple of tandas during like my work. And after 2 a.m., I was closing everything, and I was free, let's say. So during one night, there was some tanda that probably I wanted to dance really much. So I was standing, like trying to find some cabeceo, and I saw Levan somewhere there, not close to me, but somewhere there, like he did cabeceo to me. Okay, I accepted. So then we went and we met in the dance floor. But when I accept his cabeceo, I thought he was another guy. So that I knew it. And actually that other guy was from Spain. Wow. You know that. So then, of course, when we met and we start dancing, discovered, okay, that it was not the person that I thought. But anyway, it was very interesting, like the first dance. The funniest part is that
It's the revenge.
it's very common in Argentina, like between songs in the same tandas, you talk. I mean, this is like a rule. You must talk with that person. Otherwise, you cannot start dancing because everyone is talking at the same time. So I was not speaking English. He had very, very basic Spanish, so we could not communicate. So we were just, standing in front of each other, and he was looking at me like this. And I was like a bit like nervous, like what's wrong, like a bit like scared.
No talking, some
Not
strange
talking,
guy.
just looking at
Just an
me like
intense
this,
gaze.
very And okay, then we dance. I think between the third and fourth song, I discovered in his body some, like movement that because he's musician, because he connects very good with the music, he was connected with the music. So his mind was somewhere else. So he was not like looking at me like with, I don't know, like psychopath. So after that, I understood that, okay, maybe it's nothing serious. Yeah, and then because in Buenos Aires you have like circuits of milongas, we started to like meet in different milongas, and like this we started to talk somehow. And yes,
And we are here now.
and we are here now.
Yeah, for me, it was really, really, really interesting experience to go in Argentina. Because in my student life, I was trying really hard to be composer, and my pieces were played in different countries, like in Germany, in Armenia, in
Congratulations.
Japan. And I was going in that path when I discovered tango, and it was so important already for me. I said, when I finish the study, I will go in Argentina and I will see how it is there, because I was teaching tango and I was never been in Argentina or experienced the local culture of tango there. So I was keeping little by little some money. So I went there. It was my like first going there with 3 months. So I had time there. I wanted to study more and also to buy bandoneon, because my musical experience went that in some my birthday local community gifted me accordion. And because of course here in Georgia doesn't exist bandoneon,
No.
so I said, okay, they gifted me accordion, I will do one band. And I did one tango band, and we had live music in the milongas when we needed. Of course, not every week, but we were playing like a 1 hour program and everything. So I said, okay, when I go in Argentina, I will buy bandoneon, I will study that, and I will replace accordion with bandoneon as it should be. But
But
there was two things. One, that I meet Ceci, and the second that it was really hard to find good bandoneon to buy in good price. So I said, okay, what offers life to me, I will take it like that. And there was possibility to invite Ceci to work with me in Georgia. And I said that it would be a really good experience for local community to have someone Argentinian as a teacher who not only teaches moves but also explains and lives the tango culture or like Argentinian culture with them and shares the form of communication. And I said it would be a great idea, so I invited her to come
So
with me.
he paid my ticket.
He went to Argentina from bandoneon.
Sam,
And
he's
So
came back with one
now I'm
session.
saying that she's my bandoneon. Yes, and about revenge, I forgot to say, because in Canning where we met, actually she was like one of the first like really, really good dancing Argentinians with whom I danced, because I was struggling first like
Months.
2-3 weeks to dance with Argentinians, because I was not able to talk very really much in Spanish, and I was extranjero. So when we danced first time, also I thought that she was another girl.
You as well. Now this bit I didn't know.
There is one thing, like in Georgia we had like really small community, and there so much people dancing. You see someone dancing well, then they disappear in some part of the really really big hall. So I was like trying to find these persons and experience dance with more experienced dancers, because I think everyone wants to do that. So so in that case, I said, because it was cabeceo from far, like she's I think who I saw in the dance floor, and she was not, but she was better. I guess.
You're safe.
So-
You said the right thing. And she also said you're not a psychopath, so you're even keel, happy days.
Yes.
All right. So to continue the trend of being nice,
Yeah.
what qualities do you admire in each other as dance partners?
Mhm.
Interesting part. I should think about it. No.
I can start in that case.
For me, I think it's not only about dancing partners, but like uh, like someone with whom you work with tango. And it's not only dancing, but teaching, but also trying to explore and everything. So in that way, Ceci is really caring, really wants to go deep in things, and to understand them really well, and thinks also to not only about herself, but about her partner and the people. And I think this is really important, because to have someone who is trying to care this uh, everything, and with this going through, and to develop, s- she's pushing sometimes my activities forward. So this is really good for me.
A driving
Yes.
force. Very
Driving
nice.
force. Yes, yes, yes. And I can add more, but I will also.
It's interesting because we never talk about this like in that
Yeah.
way. But now I understand that we complement very good, because one thing that I admire from Levan is how he can always like give a proposal about the different things inside of the not only dance, but understanding also about even we share life, no? But it's about everything that it's around us, like family, people, our relationship, our community. So it's like I never stop. I mean, I'm always surprising how he can appear every time, with something like new for me. That it's nice, because every time I'm feeling like I have a lot of challenge to go through. So now probably this is very good that we complement. I don't know.
Never stop surprising you.
Mhm,
Always got another
yes.
trick up his sleeve. That's
Actually,
very
I
Levan.
feel this in the dance as well. It's like I never know with what Levan will appear while we are dancing.
You see it in the dance, especially on the social floor and in the shows and stuff like that. It's
Yeah.
You see these little quick movements that seem unexpected,
Yeah,
fit
yeah.
perfectly like a glove.
It's the same in life. Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay, so So teaching is something that you guys do an awful lot of. All day, every day almost, you guys are teaching one form or another. And so when you're working with students, what do you feel is the most essential thing they should try and take away from your classes?
Interesting question. I think I can answer some part of that because always when some people come first in tango, they need like vocabulary, like salida, some like basic figures and everything. But we always try to put our attention about the culture that they take, because for us tango it's not only dance moves but also the culture, and they should understand that this was actually like really new for Ceci, and she was sharing with me that in Argentina they don't teach how to embrace, because in Argentina everyone knows how to embrace.
It's just embodied in their
Yes.
DNA. They embrace and it's immediately correct.
In Georgian dances, men does not touch the woman with the respect and with
Some
accompaniment,
distance.
yes, but distance and this. And when she moved in Georgia, we start like I was saying, like we should explain how they should embrace each other. And for her, it was like something new. How
Like,
you
I
will
could not
explain
understand.
someone? Because in Argentina, someone, if they feel not so well and they meet someone in the street, they will go maybe and hug and like just to share in the moment some story. But in Georgia, it's not like that. So it was not common for Georgian people to embrace, to be more open with strangers. Yes, Georgian people is really hospitable, really. But this, how to say, intimacy with the woman, it's something cultural that we should pass more.
And so do you believe that that emotional connection can be taught, or is it just something that dancers have to discover for themselves?
I think we can guide the people to open up, and then they do the action.
Actually, I would say that my career as a teacher started in Georgia because before I was dancing already for 7 or 8 years as a social dancer. But here is where I grew in that area. And in several moments, I was also asking me like if I'm really enjoying like teaching, why I'm doing, and also taking, like sometimes I feel like very big responsibility because I'm Argentinian. So like supposedly I'm the person who are representing and sharing my own culture. So when we teach, yes, it's like we need to have some structure, to make people be interested in tango. But with time, it's the idea that, or at least the idea that I have, it's like close to the point, help the people or guide the people to be able to open themselves and allow themselves to feel while they are dancing. Like use the dance as an art where they can express themselves. And yes, it's like it needs sometimes because in the beginning, of course, it's like the different stage, different parts of the process.
And so what keeps you guys inspired as teachers, especially after now having so many years of experience in the field? What gives you that inspiration?
For me, it's to help people.
Mm-hmm.
It was, I think, always like some kind of my not hobby, but like something that I like to do really much, and I think that pushes me and inspires me to do more and more. When I see that someone receive the information or my guidance and they took it and they use it, I'm happy.
Yeah, for me too. In terms of teaching, students are the people who are inspiring. When you see like they ask you sometimes questions that even you did not think about it, so they push yourself to okay, I need maybe to go there and try to find some answer. Or when you see the process of someone and you see the moment when they did some click, and for example, they start to enjoy hugging, let's say, or they start enjoying like the dynamic of the dance. So this is very nice part.
Amazing. And so then outside of tango, how important is it for the dancers to develop their bodies through things like yoga or breathing work or maybe posture training?
For me, really important. For me personally, because I believe that we dance with our body. It's like language body. So when you have like maybe I would like to give some example. When I started to learn English, I knew in the beginning how to do one tango class with English. But outside of this, I could not, keep it talking about, I don't know, going to the doctor or with other like topics. So then, like little by little, I was like, reaching and learning more vocabulary. And okay, I was able now maybe to communicate with more and more people. For me, it works something like this. In tango, you learn like specific movement, like technique, things that it's helping you. But when you add other vocabulary from other like lines, it's like you can develop like I don't know if faster because it's very personal, but maybe you can connect and use some other like vocabulary that you use in other situation in tango as well. So for me, it's
I
something like
want
that.
to add there only that type of vocabulary can be anything, or not only like body movements directly. It's connected, of course, because it's our body, and when we study our body, we know our muscles and everything. So this helps, of course, in the movement and in analysis of our dance. But also, if you do some art or some other more abstract stuff, and you connect with tango, it also helps a lot.
Yeah, sure.
I don't know, mathematics or some other physics.
Painting. Yeah.
Understood. And so, how does your approach shift when you're working with beginners and then maybe you've got more advanced students that come along? How do you change it up to make sure you're delivering what they need?
So we understand that here, because we have the experience, like mostly working, not mostly, but yes, more time here, that with beginner, we need to use more simple like vocabulary. Because if you give in the beginning like a lot of difficult things,
Gancho
like,
baleo.
yes, deep, even in the form how you explain, we know that probably they will get like scared and they will not come back. So it's like we try to, make them easier the first part. Of course, trying to give like maybe simple things, but as much clear as we can. And always like giving them like time. Of course, also when we see that maybe some people has like some natural like talented or something, okay, we try like you to
pull it out of them.
Yes. Otherwise, it's like we know that the first part should be like very enjoyable. Because then if they stay and they go to intermediate level, it's okay. Probably they will stay. So there it's when, okay, now we decide we will push them to go like deeply, and we then, okay, open and give as much as we can.
Yes, I agree.
And is there a deeper mission or message behind your teaching that goes beyond the steps and the technique? Like you've touched on the culture and trying to give that culture to the people that you meet through these lessons. But is there like, do you have a specific mission or message that you try to put out there through what you do?
I think for me, it's always difficult to say concrete, because I think for me, tango is a lots of things together. But I would say that if there is like special mission, it could be like sharing with the people, um, and connecting the people, and somehow spread the love where people understand and respect each other.
Nice.
Yes, I think tango can give that. And I think this is really important thing.
It's a beautiful sentiment. Can you share how the tango community in Tbilisi first came together, how it first became formed, and what the early days were like inside that tango community? How were people interacting with each other? What was the teaching like?
I think Tbilisi Tango community created with some group of friends, because it's created as like people who wanted tango. They knew it somehow from they went to Europe or something. They tried to find it in Georgia because they moved sometime in Georgia. And they could not find tango, but they find each other. So several people who was trying to find tango, and they said, okay, let's do something about it. And my first teacher, Nika, was only one, I think, in these people who had the experience of teaching tango. And he started this. And I think it was important because it grew as a big friendly community. And it exists, or we try to maintain it today's same way. I remember that like there was in the beginning really I think several guys leaders, as always everywhere, more followers. So sometimes like it was like who are going in the milonga, because 3 or 4 leaders was a milonga, first milongas, and someone was saying I can't come, so someone can go and like be a host. And I remember my friend Soso was working in some other region, and he said like I will go, I will come like 3 hours, 4 hours in the car to do milonga and go back. And these things was happening. So this was really small and joyful family.
That's
Tango family.
commitment, driving 4 hours to host a milonga. That's some serious commitment. And so what were some of the biggest challenges that the community faced, and you guys specifically, in trying to like nurture this community into something bigger and potentially more polished?
Yeah, I can start because I went in tango because of my teacher, Nika, who said like, okay, Levan, I'm going like 6 months. Can you replace me in some beginners classes and one milonga? I said, of course, Nika, I will try to do that, so like my best. And then he decided to not come back yet, maybe next year or maybe next year. And like this, I took it. So for me, it was the challenge to grow in tango, because I understand that if I don't know too much, I can't share or let people grow in it. So I was always trying to catch all the informations when some teacher come in Georgia, to take classes with them to grow my knowledge. and then share it. I think this was the first personal challenge. And then in the community, yes, I think that people who understand more tango, they can spread tango.
Mhm.
So I think lack of that people, because we really were like small community. So yeah, it was that. But I think Ceci can also share some experience when she came in the Georgia, because I think she really put so much hard work in that direction, and actually supported like my dream to become Georgia's community, like really nice danceable community.
I don't think we know. What year was it that you came to Georgia?
2017.
2007.
So there was tango here already like 7 years, maybe 8 years.
Yeah.
In that period.
From 2008, yes.
Actually, I would say that I have like different etap in that I had the opportunity to live in tango community here, because I remember when I came, still was this very small community where we say that the full pista, there was like 5 couples dancing, because there was not more líderes, but there were like 20 ladies waiting for their tandas.
Yeah.
And I would say that it was really, I mean, everything teach me and helped me to, open my vision about tango and why I'm here, like sharing tango. Because in the beginning, I could not understand, for example, I don't know if it will sound good or not, but like, for example, seeing like ladies were going to one milonga, like 3-4 hours waiting for dance one tanda or 2 tandas. And it was like this. So they were coming back home happy after they danced this tanda or 2 tandas. So in my brain, it was like, why? I mean, I could not get the feeling in that moment. Of course, with the time I understood, because it was the moment where they could allow them to feel and express themselves in the dance. But with the time, I think we try also to make like the social like part more easy, somehow. Because you live here, when you come to milonga, everyone hugs you, like kiss you, like people are like very open, no?
Very warm, very friendly,
warm.
very inviting.
In the beginning, it was okay, just friends between them. Maybe they were hugging and like sharing, but it was different. So I think like step by step, we are also like making them like to understand our idea about what we want to share with them, and they take like very like open in that way.
And that's a nice segue, actually, because I was going to ask next what the kind of community culture you're trying to establish inside Georgia through the events and the teaching that you guys offer, and what values are most important to you inside it.
Interesting. So I think we already more or less talk how we see the tango. So what is the values? But I would say again that we try to create really friendly community who will receive the people from any part of the world and share best of them. And of course, we try to somehow they understand most closely the culture of Argentinian tango. Because we know that, when you born and raised in the country and you live the culture, we say sometimes it is in your blood. But Georgians are a different blood. So somehow I think that anyone can go and experience that expression, and I think tango allows this, because in tango you can share, and this can be absolutely different. Sometimes when my teacher was saying to me, like, you can embrace someone so much ways that I don't know. I think everyone can do that. Yes. So sometimes when some Georgian guy comes and says to me, like, how to embrace, I say, maybe I can't embrace like well, or something. I say you can.
Yeah. I think also I would add that I mean, I came after several years. Tango started here, but what also I see is that it has very good base, and I would say like with other teachers, other schools that also do a lot for the community. We found, you know, the idea that being like collaborating with each other to push to the same direction.
Yes.
I mean, of course, maybe each of us we feel different. I mean, tango, or we have different ideas, or we work differently. But in the end, we want that the community grow for all of us, and mostly for the people. So I think we all together are doing something very nice, because I can, every time that some guest come here, is like people feel like very like well receiving, and like feel that people are really open and warm, and everyone dance with everyone. So I think like it's slowly everyone we are like apporting our part and making like
Yes.
community like it we want to try to maintain like in the time that it's like it's a family, and everyone who comes for the first time, it's like you have your space here. This is your family. And yeah.
And you guys have done an incredible job doing it. Like, you came in 2017 and described this experience. I found you guys in 2023, stumbled in as a random English man floating around in Georgia, landed in your milonga on a Saturday night. But it was incredibly warm and inviting. I didn't know any of these people, and yet people were approaching to see who you are, where you're from, what you're doing. Tandas were easy to come by, and everyone was just super, super friendly. So it's the transformation has obviously been huge
It's
over
the
those
guy,
years.
no? Because I believe that Georgians have this also, no? This warmth inside.
For sure.
It's like if they don't have it, it's like no one will make them open, right?
El guapo.
So they have also this thing. It's that okay, just share it with everyone. Yeah, like this make you happy.
That's great. Well, I think I know some of the answers you're going to give to this next question already, but outside of tango, what do you guys like to get up to? What do you enjoy doing when you're not doing something that's tango related?
Lots of stuff. If it's like our hobby, yes, actually lots of stuff, but we like to share. So we like to do some games.
The famous game nights, yes.
In your place.
Or to meet with the people, chat, or to go together in some cafe or some concert, or sometimes also we like to do some activities like body activities. It will be yoga or animal flow, or I don't know, to swim, or
I
to
like
do some
nature,
stuff.
so every time I have the opportunity, I'm going to some park, garden with mate.
Yes, and I like to do wine with my brother Becca, who is also teaching. And I think that this is also some kind of like relaxation, but also I'm connected because as I'm connected to wine, I'm connected to tango, I think.
Nice. And so, what's one thing that tango has taught you that you now carry with you in everyday life? This is for you individually, of course.
In my case, to be patient.
Okay.
Because I understood that tango is like my life. No, I don't have to rush because I will not get anywhere. I have to enjoy like
The process.
the process exactly. And in the life, I feel the same. I mean, it's connected. So what I learned from tango and life together, parallel, I don't know where first, but I'm using in both cases, like just to enjoy the process in tango, enjoy the moment in the life. So yes, this for me.
I think tango somehow taught me how to understand women. Yes.
Really?
Oh, a lot.
Just be silent and embrace them.
I like it.
Actually, tango
Big
taught
thing.
me a lots of things, But I think it is really connected with life. So doing these parallels with life and tango,
Mhm.
tango parallels helps you to grow in life, and life parallels makes you grow in your tango.
Yeah, I believe really this. I have one experience that I remember. I mean, I'm saying like each stage in our like life, let's say when we have some critical period, it's also affect your dance.
Mhm.
So I remember when I moved to Buenos Aires, it was really like difficult period because everything was new. And I was dancing and I felt like I was falling down. I mean, I had not good balance because internally I did not feel like in a good
Felt like
balance.
you'd lost your center.
Yes. And after like some period where okay, I started to find some job, okay, I started to feel more confident about myself. Oh, the dance, I feel my balance. So I really believe that the both are connected.
Nice. And so finally, what advice would you guys give to a tango dancer that's just beginning their journey, just starting out into the tango?
Mm-hmm. I think in my case, it's connected with what I say already. Like enjoy the moment. I mean, it's really nice to don't stress yourself and push yourself and think how you want to be in 2 months. Just enjoy the process. Enjoy how you have the opportunity to hug other person, to open yourself, to express yourself. So I think I will say this.
Yeah, for me, I can say like two general things. One is that Ceci, I think, already said, and it's important. Um, Tango growing up should be enjoyment, full enjoyment. So if you want tango, try to find that enjoyment for you. And second thing, in tango, you should be not alone. So try to find some buddies, some friends with whom you will grow up, because you find some people with whom you dance, with whom you share, who push you. So in that moment, I want to also say thank you to my first teacher, Nika, to my brothers, Becca and Lasha, and to my first tango friends who I have till today and who think about me and try to push me forward. So for them and to my wife Ceci, who always tries to get from me the best of me.
Oh, well, that's a
cute.
beautiful note to end it on.
May I
Go on,
add
carry on.
something, because what he said, I really connected with the essence of tango, and also culturally. I was talking with some friend, and I think it may be interesting, to understand maybe more the culture, or the connection with tango. That, for example, in Argentina, I discovered this, but after I saw one like Coca-Cola ad, like advertisement, yeah, how Argentinians we are there, and in the way that we always think in plural form. And I had this recently like experience with my father. I was in Argentina like with tough period, but it's like, for example, he was in the hospital and it was the moment where he needed to eat, so they brought food for him, so we are with him. So we were telling him, okay, now we have to eat. It's not that we have to eat, he has to eat, but we think like we have to do it together, because you are not alone, you are with me. Or when it was coming the moment, okay, it seems that everything is going well, it's like, okay, soon we will come back home. And this we, like, it's all the time very present in the way how we communicate. So that's why I think that also tango gives this as the feeling that we are we. It's not that we are like, yes, we are independent, we have our things, but also we think in the other person as one. So it's really interesting this, and yes, I feel the same as well. To feel them that they are not alone.
That's beautiful. Well, it comes back to connection.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you so much, guys, for taking the time and being able to be here and do this with us today. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you too for listening in at home. We hope you've enjoyed it. If you've liked the content that you've seen today, don't forget to like, subscribe, and give a quick boleo to that notification bell. In the meantime, from Cecilia, Levan, and I, it's ciao for now.
Thank you.